boom, boom. What's up, Earthy? Double more charmy going first, of course. Well, if they have nothing, then I'm good. But if they have something, then I'm not good. I just logged on, Darth, so yeah. So it's going fine. That looks like I'm eating a hand trap and my deck's not going to do anything. So they probably have like a 5 mana or something. I can't beat an Ash Blossom next turn anyhow. And they can shuffle their deck if this is 5 mana, so I can't even resolve Helix. Obviously a bad hand. I drew double Mulch Army going first instead of going second. I need to cut these Perilias. They've been really bad. This is as good a moment as any. Because like if this was like a Rare Arthal or something, it would obviously be very good here. Yeah, so this is gonna beat me. Yeah, I'm dead. Maybe I should have like just fool lost them, knowing that they might have interaction. But yeah, my hand sucked. You don't really draw Agent Drone that much in this deck anymore. Yeah, these cards have been awful. Maybe something like that. See how this goes. On your Lollipop summon back, bring back Snatchy and Marshmallow. It preserves your Link Rebo dodge by having the Link on board under Mignon. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's only if you... Well, you do make... It depends on the version, right? If you're doing the combo where the last guy you summon is Snatchy, you don't want to do that, right? Because you need the down arrow. So if you're doing Soul's Quick Fix combo, you can't summon Snatchy first. Like where you make Herald first and all that jazz. But if you're summoning Snatchy second, then yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't really change the combo in any real way, though, so... Once you're getting that far, it doesn't really matter. Like, what would Link Kuriboh dodge at that point that they have, right? If they had an Imperm, they would have used it on Cups of Yummy Way and forced it, I guess. Alright, so this isn't Fusion Summon. This just adds, because I don't have any cards. Double Draco, back-to-back Draco Tails, huh? Name is Thymina, makes sense. Into the memes. Drew called by and cross out together. Funny. Oh, wait, I thought this was Key 2. Well, I should have Ash Blossomed this, obviously. Oops. Man, these cards look so freaking similar. Ugh. I thought this was the one that searches, not the one that fusion summons. I didn't even stop to read it. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one that searches. Nope. Well, I will have Ash Blossom for their first trap, I guess, which is something. Which, so if they try to negate my Spyral Resort with the trap, I could Ash Blossom it. But I think I'm still kind of screwed, right? Because they're gonna get multiple traps here. Yeah. And like one shuffles the graveyard, which messes up my plays. Alright, so it's at Key 2. I think I should hold my Ash for one of their traps. They haven't done a normal summon yet, though. But they might just have it in hand, right? This is just bait. My problem is they're going to have, like, 5 mana on my turn for a million bounces or whatever. Yes, now they can use the 5 mana, and then... Well, if... Do they have 2 5 manas? Because they won't have 5 mana on my turn now. This will get them more traps, using Lucius and Urgula and shit, but... Oh, because are they going to make a second Arthalion? But they can't. This is once per turn, right? Yeah. They're just making Gulamel. The Gulamel doesn't return anything, right? When you activate your card, you can destroy it? Yeah. Yeah, there's Flame. Because I was never stopping this. And I need to be able to beat that. Alright, so this is probably like an Imperm or some crap. Well, I mean, Dracotail doesn't... Dracotail wants to play monster hand traps for their Arthalion loops. Alright, that's how they... Yeah, that's how they're getting back 5 mana. So I'm probably screwed here. They have 2 extra sets that I don't know about. Maybe it's a Call by the Grave, which I was never beating either. Another, bad draw. Yeah, it's the nature of Spyral. You'll have some bad draws like this. So hopefully they try to negate with the spell card here. But it doesn't matter because they can pop it with like when you activate a Draco card tail. Yeah. This doesn't negate activation, right? Negate that effect. Yeah, so this is still going to pop my guy, and then I won't have anything to go. I needed a droplet or something here, really, to stop the Gulamel, to stop... Because, like, I only have 1 starter, right? I drew 3 anti-maxi cards. Oh, they're letting me go farther than I thought. It doesn't really matter, though, because they can... I have to, like, Ash Blossom some... Like, they're going to have 2 cards that beat me here, right? They have the one that shuffles back from my graveyard to... Or banishes, whatever. The graveyard interaction trap. Aha, they don't realize that they can't target my quick fix. That's a fun interaction that they weren't aware of. They do get a draw card still, but they didn't realize Spyral Resort. Like, this is like the only way they could mess up a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Now they can pop my Spyral Resort, which will let them start targeting me again. Thing is, I don't have, like... I'm going to go to Cup's Yummy Way, but I'm not going to be able to tag out, so... Any kind of imperm style effect is going to still beat me here. Wish you could discard this Master Plan. So Droplet would have gone very hard here. So what I'm going to have to do now is Ash Blossom, the one that they respond to a Big Red with. But then I'm probably losing to Called by the Grave, because I've drawn... If they have a Called by the Grave set, my Crossout would have been able to work on Called by the Grave, which would be funny, but now I can't. Okay, so now I have to Ash Blossom this, but then they still have a Spell Negate. And if their extra set that they have here was a Crossout or a Call by the Grave, now I lose. Or a Crossout. Yeah, okay. Because I drew Crossout, I lose now, which is very funny. Well, I guess I was still losing it. So, yeah, the Call by the Grave beat me on their turn. I mean, they should have beaten me way harder. If they just negate my Spyral Resort, I have to throw Ash Blossom there, and then they Call by, and then I Crossout. But then I still lose to the hit my graveyard card, so yeah. I would have loved this hand going first. Their draw will keep me in this game, though. They got all the yummy stuff set up. Presume this is a yummy player, if they're yummy sleeves. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so opening Cupsy is the best case scenario for me with draw. That keeps them off Cupsy Yummy Way. They can still, like, set up stuff, right? They can still set up Mignon and all that jazz, but it's something. They still have Surprise, they still have Mignon. This is still, like... this keeps them off Mitsurugi if this is a Yummy Mitsu. That's nice. But probably not, because it looked like it'll be a 40-card deck. It's probably just pure Yummy. They should have used Surprise, and then got back Surprise with Marshmallow as a free body. They're still going to get to Herald, which is really bad for me, because that turns off my souls. There's like a non-zero chance I can maybe like beat over Herald with a Super Agent if I like go Resort, because I already have Quick Fix, right? I can go right Resort with Super Agent, try to hit their Surprise, and then attack over Herald. And if like they're running like a Masquerena Little Knight situation after this, I've robbed them of some material. They had the Marshmallow as a free extender, but Marshmallow Marcher here. Oh, Samsar. Okay, well you can't. This seems a little. This doesn't do anything, right? You just... Am I going crazy? You should have just Martial Metal Marcher here. Because now they're not going to have a guy for Surprise. I guess they're going to always have a guy because they could just... Okay. Okay, now they're going to summon Marshmallow, right? That'll give them... That'll get them their Surprise back, maybe? Yeah, okay. It's kind of weird that you can, like, recur the card that you use, but I guess Marshall sees it in the graveyard? I don't know. This is a quick synchro. It's like... It doesn't really do anything, but, you know, this goes into Cookie still. Oh, okay. They're Fiendsmith Yummy. Dang, that sucks. If they were Mitsurugi Yummy, this would have gone way better because Droll stops the Mitsurugi stuff. But Fiendsmith Yummy makes this way more complicated for me because they just like negate my Spyro is what they want. Oh, they, well, doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think what I need to do is open Spyro Resort, see if that gets a negate out of them. Yeah, sure. They don't have a Synchro 2 for Elf to summon back. Why didn't they go into Fiendsmith combo? Ah, it's really annoying, but okay. Sure. Make them commit to this. This Sprite Elf doesn't do anything. What's Surprise even do here? You're special summoning back Snatchy, but Snatchy doesn't do anything. Summoning back Marshmallow. Marshmallow can get back Surprise, but now it doesn't do anything. Okay, and they've just wasted their Herald. Fine by me. This actually gives me very funny extension with my Quick Fix to have Lollipop in hand. Ah, I see what's going on here. Okay. Dude. They're just gonna maxi me after going first. Like, this was such a... I've won this game. This game was over. Then they just fucking maxi me. Because they literally just used Herald so they could maxi me. Ugh, dude. I mean, I know they're playing a lot of hand traps. Can I just kill them with Yummy? They've already used Ash Blossoms. They can't sell Cups of Yummy way, typically. Okay, so they've used 2 of their hand traps, which they can't use anymore. So the only thing I'm really afraid of now is Nib. So now I just go for like a Yummy combo, right? This doesn't matter, I just need to kill them. I don't want to discard either of these, but I have to discard Big Red now. They have Droll. They have something they can do. Okay, they didn't have a nib, so I was going to be able to kill them there, which is nice. So I was going to have to Cookie to send Marshmallow. Actually, I could probably beat over Marshmallow, right? I was going to have to surprise back another name eventually, but I was going to go Lollipop Yummy Way, get 2 more bodies, and basically I could surprise back 1 more, but yeah. I had a lethal line, so if they had nothing, I was lethal. They used all of their hand traps on me, basically. They threw Ash and Ghost Spell. Presumably they might be playing Purge, but no, they're playing Fiendsmith Yummy, which is all light, so you can still play Purge. So I guess I should have. I had no way to play around Purge really. They fucked up, obviously. Like Droll shouldn't have messed them up that bad. And they didn't even do their Fiendsmith line, so they should have won that game with the Fiendsmith line under a Maxi. But yeah, they're making me go first, huh? This is a terrible opening. I'm gonna have to discard. Oh, God, the fact that I drew Sleeper and Last Resort in the same hand is ridiculous. I'm actually gonna do a bad line here. If all this resolves, like no hand traps, I'm gonna do the bad line here, which is draw 2 off Souls with Master Plan instead of going directly into Herald. Because I just need cards at hand to discard for my Yummy combo. Hmm. I didn't need to make Goblin here. I could have just made Little Knight. Because I don't need this discard. Right? I'm gonna have 2 quick fix discards here. I do have 3 spells in rotation, which is nice. I haven't used my normal summon yet, so I didn't need the goblin because I haven't used my normal, so that's something. I guess one of the nice sides about this like Yummy combo is like once I've used up my master plans, I don't need to keep summoning her for like other reasons. Like with some decks I need to summon the master plan more often for like you know, in that previous version with Mitsurugi you have to like summon her to make Puzzlomino and stuff, and here, once I've used up my master plan, I don't need her anymore. All the special summoning's done with quick fixes. I'm guessing Strike Striker player, obviously with the Sky Striker field, Mate, Avatar, and Sleeves. Oop, almost clicked the wrong one. Oop, there we go. Yep, so it is just Sky Striker. So I don't want to have spells in graveyard, so I guess I just give them Widow Anchor. It's the worst card here. Kind of obnoxious, but it will take one of my negates. I need to play a little faster because like playing Yummy combo through the Sky Striker stuff is actually kind of difficult sometimes. I'll get Cookie and Cupsy because I can't summon Marshmallow, obviously. Couldn't get Surprise. Summon Cookie. Actually, what I'm going to use summon double helix or super agent real quick. Call spell. I'm going to clear up some zones by just making allied Talker here. I got to make him eventually anyhow, so. I'm going to get Snatchy in Graveyard and all that jazz. Do not activate its effect. As we get another card out of my deck. Oh, I shouldn't have made Herald. Well, I needed to clear the space, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, still have a normal summon, which is funny. Could have normal summoned that quick fix. Whoops. Got all about that. Well, minor mistake. Here we are. Lost all my quick fixes for no reason. Use one rescue on double helix. Maybe I should make this Link Rebo. Like summon like drone and make that Link Rebo. Yeah, I messed this up a little bit because I really didn't want to lose my drone, but here we are. I think that's just fine, right? Wait for them to start doing stuff besides that. I didn't play around that. That was a mistake. Because now I don't have a negate to negate this negate. But I guess I just now I just do this. Oh, I can actually just pop my guy. This is basically the same thing. Why do they always have Feather Duster, dude? Does Enemy Surprise do anything for me here? Not really, no. Now if they have a pop for my sleeper, I lose. Damn it. Like, I wanted to negate Thrust so they didn't get Feather Duster, and then they got Feather Duster. I should have put these in a different order, because I might draw a Croaky now. There's no fucking way, dude. They drew everything? If their last card is Engage, I'm actually going to throw a fit. Oh, the fact that Sleeper's mandatory means I can't even get an extra body here. Whatever. We're going to get Lollipo in rotation. If last card is Engaged, then I lose, I guess. I mean, that is the perfect hand, right? They couldn't have made a better hand. Last card is functionally engaged because this gets them to, what's her face? Yeah, I think that's lethal, right? That is their perfect 5-card hand, right? This is also kind of on me because I should have immediately summoned back my Herald, because then I would have gotten another negate. But I mean, I basically saved my negate. God, fucking Feather Duster too, man. It was I've lost to Sky Striker twice now because they just draw these perfect hands. Also, I have no follow-up anymore because I've banished all my quick fixes. My sleeper's fucking dead. I'm just dead. Damn, dude. I maybe should have won this game, but like, fucking Duster and Raigeki through all my fucking negates. Yeah, I needed to well, I mean, they could have chained Widow Anchor, but I mean, their top cards were Engage and Upstart, and I can't give them Engage and Upstart. So they had the perfect 7 cards? 8 cards, because I couldn't put a bad card on top of their deck. No redundancy either, like if any of those cards were the same card. I don't know. Losing to Sky Striker is rough, because like that's normally a freebie for Spyral, because our combos are so powerful, but I guess this inboard isn't like Sky Striker resistant, if they draw Feather Duster specifically. Maybe I'm supposed to give them Thrust, because like the thing I fear the most is Raigeki and Feather Duster, but I'd like them to search those cards, then negate those cards. But like that guy, he would have had 2 Raigekis, right? But I guess the only thing I care about is Feather Duster, so I let them search whatever, let them get Feather Duster, and just negate. Well, they could Raigeki all my Omni negates twice. If I give them 2 Raigekis, they Raigeki twice. I negate twice. They negate one of my negates with Widow Anchor. I'm still thinking about that last game, because like I feel like that was winnable, but they had the perfect hand. Normally Sleeper just owns Sky Striker, but they always have fucking Feather Duster. Why can't their top card have been bad? Playing Draco branded, okay. Okay, I mean, they drew Branded Fusion plus every Draco Tail card, so I guess this is... I'm just having a really bad start to today, jeez. I went first and I fucking lost. Like, didn't get to do any of my yummy stuff. Okay, they just had the negates. Or the fucking board wipes. Oh well. Pretty tough Diamond 5 so far. Like, I could build my deck to beat specifically Skystrike, but that just seems like a bad idea. Like, I can get rid of this little engine, take these two out, and, like, get some cards that are anti-spell based. So I know they have Nibiru. That's annoying. I guess I can I can talents around Nibiru. Oh, they didn't add Nibiru back to hand? Okay, they have 5 mana. They can Arthalion on my turn and get Nibiru back, so that's always going to be a problem. This gets them 2 traps. Yeah, just open Branded Fusion in every single Draco Tail card, sure. It's just that easy, really. Good opener from them. Set your traps, buddy. Oh, you're disconnecting. Okay. I was like, just set your damn traps. Okay, well, sure. I was probably losing that game. I mean, they opened Branded Fusion a million Draco Tail cards. Probably should lose that game, but here we are. Similar hand. Very funny. What's a big Lou? I do not know when you want to Ash Blossom this deck. But okay, it is. I can't Ash Blossom here anyhow because they're chain blocked, so that's fine. Isn't it like the level 4 that searches is usually the one you want to Ash Blossom? Now they know I have an Ash Blossom, but yeah, here we are. Okay, well this is the card they were searching, so I guess I Ash Blossom this. But there's a chance they already have the card in hand, which is like the big Diabell Star, the level 8 one. Okay, well, good Ash Blossom. Maxi is actually not a bad draw here, because I know one of their cards special summons. Okay. Can't beat Activate Marshmallow, sure. Ash Blossom Marshmallow, very typical hand these days, but here we are. Losing a lot of coin flips. So I have Molcharmy, Fuelos, and Droll. So I guess I'm gonna Molcharmy them for a little bit until like, I draw some yummy cards, then I'll draw them if it comes up. Or if like they're Mitsurugi, then I'll just draw them immediately if I can or something. I'm gonna win another game off disconnection. Another DBL star player. Okay, well, most of my wins today have nothing to do with me playing the game. The only game I got to play, I lost to Sky Striker. Very funny. Alright, well, they're ranking up, so this is a real person who can actually play the game. Lose another coin flip, okay. Yeah, Forbirth, I saw you in the, I assume that was you in the Discord chat with the, Jack in the Hand stuff. I'm not playing Jack in the Hand these days, just because, like, you're very likely to run into another yummy player, and if you give them a Cupsy, that's bad. Is this a good Ash Blossom? No. Like, they'd have to have another tier name in hand already. Okay, starting descending Destrudo. Okay. Okay, so nothing relevant since so far. I need to Ash Blossom their next play. Okay, well now I need to Ash Blossom their Requiem. That doesn't really do anything. I think they're going to use this to get to the rank 6 that mills, and then I'll Ash, because that seems to be their only real extension here. I want this Lacrima off the board so they can't make a Time Thief Reader and set up a Sheeran. So if I stop this, that doesn't work because they could still make. They might play Necroquip. They could summon back. Well, Necroquip does. Yeah, it does because they could equip this and send these two. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't really matter because if they're gonna make the Pilgrim Reaper or whatever, the guy who mills, I'll just ash that because that seems to be their entire commitment, and I'd rather them do that. Sequence is interesting. Why are they doing sequence? Just to get a rank 2, just get a, okay, this is just get a link 2 on the board for material, I guess. But you can't like make Appaloosa or anything anymore, so that isn't relevant. I still need to, maybe they're trying to bait interaction, and like, see all the stuff I'm doing? Now I will make my Pilgrim Reaper, because I need a mill to do anything in this deck. Yeah, okay. I almost want them to let this resolve, because like, they have call by this whole time? Oh, okay. Oh, what do they have that could act as quick effect? This isn't a quick effect, right? They have a quick effect of some kind. This guy get a quick effect? No? Okay, Masquerade Pass makes sense. So my hand's actually not that good right now. I need like one more card that does anything. A Marshmallow would be good here. That's a card that doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to lose this Masquerade, which is very funny. I can surprise summon Cupsy. Cupsy effect. If they do all this jazz, I could then normal summon or just get a Marshmallow. Because like surprise doesn't do anything if they immediately Little Knight me, but it does do something now. Fucking of course, dude. That was of course that was their prompt. Now they're gonna draw a Havness and kill me. They're also playing like Herald of like the purple orange light guys. Fuck me, dude. Half the time I go second, I'm getting maxied. I think I'm just dead. I drew 3 bad Spyral cards. Nope, they won't do anything? Okay, well. Yeah, I'm just losing to this. Well, no, I can quick synchro with Snatchy, so that's good. But then they can chain Little Knight and stop me. Yeah. Yeah, Little Knight being 2 interactions here is what beats me. Oh. That's probably fine, actually. Now I can do Spyral stuff, maybe? Because I have Rescue and Big Red in hand already. Like, I don't care if they banish Mignon. I'm just gonna lose to their Havness, though, is my problem. Of course, they draw the Ash Blossom. I'm dead. I'm dead to Maxi. You got me, dude. You Maxi'd me. Ah! If that cups Yummy result, if I can get to the Herald, if they don't draw Ash Blossom, but I mean they're maxing me, right? So they're very likely to draw Ash Blossom and Herald and the orange lights and blah blah blah. Because like I have Rescue and Big Red in hand, so I don't even need Selene anymore. Hi, Toasted Toast 67. Very funny hand. Dude, this game is getting so obnoxious. Okay. What's the best I can end on here? I'm glad you've been having fun, Toasted. Not sure what deck that is, but... What's the best I can do here? Let's say I go into the Goblin, give them 1 draw, go get Quick Fix. I've already used Big Red. And I can't, like, link off very efficiently. I go Link Reba first, then summon Quick Fix. Then go Link Kribo on Quick Fix, Rescue Back Quick Fix, Yummy combo, but that's like giving them 5 draws. It's just Little Knight Pass and Pray. It seems so bad. Like, I can't give them 5 draws, obviously. Ash Blossom, sure. Looks like they drew a Maxi. I don't have enough name. I could have summoned Sleeper. Hmm. That probably would have been right. I should have stacked their deck here. Or you can draw a Ghost Spell, I guess. There might be a 5 mana in their hand, but yeah. I think they have a Maxi in hand too, because that's what that prompt seemed like. I can play through a Ghost Spell now, but I can't. Yeah, they can just drop Key 2 or whatever and Fusion Summon on me and I'm dead, right? Even if I chain Little Knight and get rid of my field, they could still just go get Rahu off of Lucius or whatever. Yeah, fucking just... I made sure the top card doesn't do anything, but it doesn't matter here. Runic AFD Yummy. Runic doesn't seem like it'd go well with Yummy, right? They don't have any level 1s? Sure. They had 5 mana too, so that was the card they had that was like waiting to trigger was a 5 mana. Like obviously whatever I was doing was going to get wrecked by 5 mana if I played even more into it. So yeah, passing was still the right decision. It just sucks. Cannot activate the effects of special summon dragon or spellcaster monsters. That's funny. Stops a master plan for triggering on field. I have to get Ghost Spell in hand. I might just be dead though. I think they might have just enough to kill me here. Yeah, I guess at the end of the day you can always just Gravity Controller, then go into Camellia. I guess that's an option. That's like anyone can do that for Yummy is go into Camellia. There are 2 bodies on the field, make Yummy combo. They haven't even normal summoned yet, man. I can't even rescue mission back my master plan defense because I gave them a Ghost Spell, so I wouldn't give them another play. But I should have just given them another 5 mana because they had 2 5 manas. They already had 5 mana. So Ghost Spell is just making them more resilient to what I'm doing. Ugh. So annoying. I think this is just going to be lethal soon, right? Because they have a normal summon still. Camellia. So Camellia is the link to Sky Striker monster you can make with any two monsters. That lets you send Hornet Drones to the graveyard from deck. Then you get Hornet Drones back with Kagari. After Camellia can go to Kagari because it's a Sky Striker. Then you play Hornet Drones and you can make a Yummy Synchro. So in any deck, even Runic, who normally couldn't very easily do that because they can't make a Link 1, because their guys summon into the EMZ, they can just go Gravity Controller and then do it. I'm dead on board, right? Yeah, I'm dead on board. They're just wasting my time. They're playing very slowly. I'm dead on board. Lost to Fuelos. Happens. One game Maxi, one game Fuelos. Pretty rough start to the day, to be honest. But that's always going to happen sometimes. You just have rough starts. Can't get too down in the dumps about it. I'm not like... Unfortunately, I think this would be better for my view count if I was, but I'm not the kind of guy who just like... and just screams and gets super angry over every little thing that goes wrong. I just don't have the energy for that, I guess. Don't become dead in a grind game. The Sky Striker stuff isn't dead in a grind game. Camellia is like a removal spell, too. So I gotta do this before they go into Snatchy, obviously. Sure, dude. You got it. Why not? You got me. Have to Ashlash some Cups the Yummy way here. Which then triggers Cups the Yummy way, so here we are. If you draw Hornet from Fountain while you have MMZ, you can just go into Gravity Controller, then play Hornet Drones. If you're already playing Gravity Controller, right? So it's a non-issue. Please don't have Call by the Grave too. Okay. This makes sense, obviously, but they don't get their two searches, which is the important thing, so... If I can keep them off Cookie, that probably protects my Spyral Resort. Marshmallow doesn't do anything on Revival here, which is good. Are you going to set a Croaky, getting rid of Yum? Oh, they're playing Yum Yums. Okay. This doesn't do anything on my turn, right? Each time, blah, 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 you gave 500, your opponent loses 500. Okay, well. You pay 500 low, target 2 face up monster, including Yummy Snatchy, and if you do send or summon one Yummister from your extra deck. Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. Oh, they already had Cookie in hand. Well, that sucks for me. Well, I might be fucked, everybody. The second activate Spyral Resort, they can summon back Cookie and pop like stuff. Well, Cookie only pops monsters, but now they can go into a Croaky on their first Snatchy summon, which will pop my Spyral Resort. Also, they're going to get to Herald, right? They always could, but... Man, it doesn't really do anything otherwise. Yeah, it's been a pretty bad day for the coin flip. Also a pretty bad day for, like, just, the general interactions of Master Duel. But getting Max Seed and Fuwid a lot. My Fuwids aren't resolving, I'm losing the mini games and I'm losing the coin flips, so it's like a really, really bad variance day so far. Most of the games I've won regardless of what happened because my opponent's disconnected. Most people do not run this card. This card doesn't seem very good. Because, like, it gives you a Snatchy effect, but you already have Snatchy effect on Snatchy, And if you pay on your life, you can base the monsters on field, including a Yummy Snatchy, and send both of you and special summon a Yummy Secret Monster. But, like, this lets you synchro with a Snatchy and anything? That's not good. Because you already have Marshmallow rotation if you're playing that, you know? Alright, I've got 2 Spy Resorts, so I should activate this first. They didn't go to Herald, which is good for me. They can tag out now. Get a Snatchy on field, go to our Croaky, and pop my card. Royal Legless is cool. They burned me 4,000. That's something. And now I can get a Croaky, and a Croaky can pop my card. Wait, don't they have to do this at a different... Hmm. And that adds cards, I guess, but... They've already Secret Summoned, so now I get a search before they can a Croaky? I guess they can Snatchy again immediately and trigger a Croaky. Doesn't really matter. But they didn't summon Lollipo, so they don't get bodies back, so their Snatchy, this is going to be their last Snatchy until I activate something, so I get my activation. Lollipo's annoying, though. Summoning back Lollipo does mess me up a little bit. Okay, sure. If they summon Lollipo here... This gives the material to Secret Summon, so they can a Croaky now. But all this stuff does target. All their stuff targets, which is really bad in the Spyral Resort, which is nice for me, I guess. I might be able to discard this Master Plan later, and if my other one gets Lollipo'd, I might be able to discard this one, so I'm keeping this one. Oh yeah, they're triggering Lollipo. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Alright, so they've already wasted their Lollipo effect. That's good for me. Now, they might go into Cookie here, not realizing that they can't target my Quick Fix. Which will be fine, because I can go through Link Kuribo to eventually get this Magician Souls off my field. Yeah, okay, so they're going to target my Souls, not knowing... I can just summon over here, so I don't block my zones. They can't target Quick Fix now, which is good for me. Now they can target my Spyral Resort, which is bad for me. Now I can activate Spyral Resort before they can like get Cookie in the graveyard and do anything with it. Okay, let's see what they do here. They want to get Cookie in graveyard so they can trigger a guy and pop my stuff. That's like the goal here at this point. But like I could just activate Big Red now on Master Plan. This gets them bodies. The right trigger, so none of this matters here. So these guys haven't tagged out yet, but the only tag out that matters right now is Cookie, and Cookie can only destroy a monster. So I'm going to try to trigger that. Ooh, nip, okay. Okay, well, they can't target anything I have anymore. So I'll just go into Master Plan, right? Another cop card's a monster. Okay, that makes sense. Now just make double helix, call monster. They still can't target anything I'm doing here. And Cookie can only pop this now? Alright, now they can make Herald, which is a pain, right? Because they can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might have to attack over Herald. I know they're drawing a nib too. I don't think this matters. So now I have to do something cute here, which is... You get last resort for... Okay, that's fine. They had an Effect Veiler this whole time, too. They had Ghost Spell and Effect Veiler, so that's something. Them playing through. Okay, so I can't last resort this, but I can. If I had more time, I could have set up Herald here, but we're just gonna live with this. I know they're drawing Nib, and they've got one card left in their entire arsenal, so this should be fine. Oh, I shuffled their deck. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it, I shouldn't have triggered Lollipo. Once I get two bodies on field, I have to Sleeper here and chain a Bawaku to pop again. I say normal summon, so they're gonna use catchy. Then I can sleeper pop. Then I can Abawaku if they summon Marshmallow, which will get them back Mignon, but they won't have anything left. They've used the normal summon, so this should be good. Alright, we are good to go. That was a crazy game to win. Spyral Resort really carried there, because Yummy does so much targeting. Oh, is this even lethal? Okay, it is. Ooh, I forgot they gained so much life, but yeah, this is lethal still. Good. Yeah, I didn't do much commentary there because like I had to think a lot, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to think. But yeah, they obviously misplayed a little bit because they didn't realize how Spyro Resort worked. But like, when were they ever going to be able to use their cards? Right? They had an effect failure that entire time they could not use because it just never mattered because I was just only doing Spiral stuff. If you could imagine, I was only playing Yummy or even Mitsurugi, I lose that game because they had so many hand traps and so much interaction that would all resolve because, you know, they're not playing Spyro Resort, but I am. That's a pure Spiral win there. Really bad on the coin flips today. Man. At least I didn't get max seed that game. That's something. I did mess up at the end there. I should not have shuffled their deck with Olipo. I was like thinking, you know, what they might have a Marshmallow as the last card in hand. That might matter, but yeah, that was just bad on my part. I hope it's not our Young. Yeah, okay. I don't think any of my Fuel losses or Max C's or whatever have resolved today, which is very funny. Whereas all of my opponents have. I haven't had a chance to Ash Blossom or Call by or cross out the problem cards. If I draw a Spyro Resort, this hand's very interesting. Turned on Talents. Okay. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Whatever. I'm just not... My hand becomes much worse now. I needed every card in my hand for that. Droplets is going to be turned off because they're going to have Herald, and I'm just not worrying about it. Hey, Drew, Cupsy, Ash Blossom Talents. What are you going to do? I guess I could have Fluid and Standby to play around that, but... See, this is my going first hand, which is way worse. So, okay, they don't have Ash Blossom. I was like, if they have Ash Blossom, like a normal summon Droll and still get the combo, but yeah. So the question here is, do I, Arf Thou for Quick Fix, or do I Arf Thou for, like, a yummy name? I think I Arf Thou for Quick Fix because it's my normal summon. So I don't lose the life. Now I'm going to do Yummy combo while holding Big Red. Get a draw, obviously. Sick. Great draw. Okay. One, two, three, 4 summons. Alright, so this is the combo where I want Snatchy. So we do Link Rebo first. Right? Oh, I didn't mess this up. It's like there's one that you want to do Snatchy here, and the one that you want to do Link Rebo here, but I think this is right. Alright, so they clearly don't have like a nib or anything, so I can just go ahead and Starham, discard talents. It's not doing anything. I think I did mess this up. I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? No, no, this is right. Yeah, this is right. I was threading, but like, yeah, this is my combo that I made that is right. So I've got Herald on board already. Summon Herald on the right-hand side, so as not to clog my zones. Yeah, this is all right. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, assault mission, then you normal summon drone into the Goblin zone. That's how it's supposed to go, obviously. Didn't give much commentary there, but like, you know, the Herald really screwed them up. And this is why I typically only run one or two Rare Arthdals. This exact hand, holy shit. It's not even a starter, dude. Ugh, I lose. Alright, we're going back down to just two Rare Arthdals, which could have been these two cards, but I don't know. Like, I need something else besides this, obviously. Holy shit. Card's so good, except when it isn't, huh? Yeah, it's lethal. Either it's stunned and I'm getting stunned, or it's actually Cashier and I'm dead. I don't know why they summoned in defense mode. Okay, okay. I threw the third Rare Arthdal in this sort of like a let's get rid of this purely a card, but that was terrible. What's actually a starter? I was wondering if there's any good spell cards for me to run. So that's like another third copy of a card that I hate drawing multiples of. Map? What do you mean by map? Oh, Pyrrheus map. No, I don't want to. My normal summon in this deck is Quick Fix. I don't want a Pyrrheus map. Could have a little Snake Eye engine. That'd be funny. But that's also a normal summon, so I don't really like it. Or Snake Eye Ash is a normal summon. If you had Oak, still, it would be worth it because like you could, if your Ash gets like impermed, you can send another card, summon Poplar, and then link Rebo and Poplar for something. But you don't have anything to OSS for anymore. I'm not running a Birch, so. Hmm. It's like looking at cards so I don't have to like craft something, but like there's not a lot of great options, is there? I'm playing Monster Reborn for sure. It's like Arthdal's like maybe the best consistency. I could play like one Jack in the Hand just to be funny. Sure, you know what? I don't think it's good, but it's funny. I just won't get caught with like double Rare Arthdal again. Ooh, I want a coin flip. Sick. Okay, Sand's fine. Sand was fine. I could chain surprise. Summon Cupsy effect. Get Mignon. I could give them 3 draws to set up Yummy combo. Get myself another surprise. Normal summon souls. I really don't like normal summoning souls, but I guess I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna use this preparation rights. I'm just gonna hold it for so I can actually have souls next turn for master plan. I can just give them one draw and set up... I really want Cups of Yummy Way here. Because then I could like discard Cookie and that's another interaction. So give them one draw for Snatchy. That give them two draws, discarding a Cupsy that I search. Maybe they'll negate this. I think I'm just drawing a card here. Because I don't actually need Mignon. That's good for next turn if I make it to next turn. Alright, so I gave them two draws. Which isn't bad, considering the amount of interaction I'm setting up here. So now I'll get Cookie and Marshmallow. And I discard Cookie. That gives me another pop. And I set this. And I end. That's the best I'm going to do, I think. It's two draws instead of one. But it gets a Cookie in rotation, which is good. Alright, I'm going to have Droll, which is good here. Alright, so now I draw them. This will turn off my own Cupsy effect, but whatever, right? Shame that they hard drew prayers, but I mean, what can you do, right? They haven't summoned anything yet, but they might... Well, anything they summon off of this, won't kill my Cupsy. And they don't have to summon, so I don't want to waste my Cookie situation here. But whatever they summon will probably have to trigger an effect. Now, if this is Mitsu Yummy, they can't do the Camellia line anymore. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this. Oh, I didn't click 2! Oh, fuck me, dude. I didn't click 2. I was thinking it was like... dude, it's like machine duplication all over again. I fucked up, dude. Oh, no. Can't believe I didn't fucking... Ugh. This is full on Mitsu. Okay, that's okay now. So now what I can do is, I can Croaky. That's fine, I'll just discard this Marshmallow. Well, that was a mistake. So I want to put Murakuma face down. And Kusanagi face down. I think they're out of tribute effects, right? Then I pop their Night Sword Serpent. Now they can't attack into my cookie with Kusanagi. No fucking way, dude. There's no way after all of this they just hard drew Lacrima to normal summon. Oh, dude. No fucking way. Alright, so now I summon Snatchy and Cookie. Oh no, actually I need to... Well, I don't have to use Cookie's effect, right? I think I just go Lollipo to get more bodies on field. Then my last effect will be summoning Cookie with Lollipo. They still can't attack over my guys. So I got one pop left to destroy their sequence, I guess, is what I have to destroy here. But Engraver can beat over my guy, so that's annoying. They have no zone, so they have to, like, link off into something. Yeah. Oh! They have this guy. Okay. Alright, so the question is, can they kill me now? If they have, like, an entire Fiendsmith extra deck, they can probably kill me here. I was never getting around this card. This card, like, negates in such a way that you can't stop it. Okay, if they're just making Typhon, I'm good. If they're just making Typhon, I win, I think. Bounce this guy, attack the other two, but then I've got Spyral. Oh, they did this in the wrong order. Now they can't clear my Lollipo. Sick. That's a good, solid draw. Alright, so now I can Mignon, put back Snatchy. I don't want to put back anything else, but I have to, so we'll put back, yeah, okay, we got there, let's go! Whew, beat a Maxi. Oh, it was a Maxi, yeah. Foolish was the other game. Alright, I think I played that pretty well. And I had full Spyral follow-up, too. Normal Summoning Souls was the heads-up play there. That was like the... I think that's the play the least amount of people see. Because like I had no other use for a normal summon at that point, right? Just one less draw for them. And that shows you just how much a single Yummy Synchro 2 sets up, right? Like, all of that was normal summon Cupsy, plus a guy. I guess it was special summon Cupsy, but, you know, here we are. Okay, so we're going to Bua and draw. And get Ash Blossomed. Nope, okay, cool. I hate doing this because, like, you know, you might run into a fucking stun deck or something and then you don't draw any cards. Okay, so it's Makonko going first. Makonko, so this is like a Sol Day swap. It's like not amazing because I don't have like Spyro Sword access, and this deck like gets their trap cards or whatever. It's like Makongo is like a trap deck or whatever. They don't need to summon for the extra deck, so I just -1 to myself. Are they just like trying to set up towers? There's the trap, obviously. Which is like Snatch steals you. Okay, so I have to play through one Snatch steal. That's a bad draw. I'm about to lose to Where Art Thou again, by the way. If this is a real card, if this is like a fucking Lollipop or whatever, I would do way better. Hopefully they don't immediately fire off the trap. Okay, so I have cross out for this, thankfully. I put a Jack in the Hand in here, but I'm not going to put, like, a lot in here. Oh. What? Is this doing something I'm not aware of? This gives you a Dispel Negate. Oh, I'm Maxied! Okay, so I have to kill them under Maxi. Okay, so that also represented a Dispel Negate, which is very annoying, but that's fine. They kill me if I pass. They just can kill me if I pass, so I have to try. Let's see if you have an Ash Blossom. Alright, does not look like they have an Ash Blossom. So I need to go through Axis Kotaker so I can pop their fucking equip cards. I need enough Link monsters in the graveyard for it to work. Do I go? I'm probably not going to need Helix, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I have to do the same thing regardless. I think they have a nib. They have something they can activate at any point, so I think it's either an imperm, or it's an effect failure or a nib. So how do I play through those cards? I just don't, right? Because everything else I have targets. I think they already have a nib in hand. I'm just having to force it. Just trying to play around nib at this point. I need to do this now before they get drolled. Okay, so I think I might still have a way to win. Damn, I don't have a link 1. If I had a quick fix in Graveyard, if I had used my rescue mission on quick fix earlier, no, I discarded that with Cups of Yummy Way though. If I had a quick fix in Graveyard, I could actually kill them now, because I could go link 1, Mignon, summon back, then do a Yummy line with Mignon and get enough bodies on field. Yeah, I just can't kill them. Sometimes you lose to Maxi. They saw what I was doing, right? Maybe I should have set up the Herald first before going for Access Code Talker. But like if they didn't have a nib in their deck, I would be testing Fate to do that, and also setting up Herald messes up my Spyral plays. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, you lose to Maxi sometimes. It just happens. I can't deck them out. They rolled me, by the way. So anyone think deck out? Yeah. I have a line there, but obviously it doesn't beat Nib and Droll and a million other hand traps. But you know. There might have been a way if I had known their exact sequence of hand traps, I could have beaten them, but there's no way I'm knowing that, right? And the best plan I had was get to access code quickly, remove their stuff, and kill them. They had Droll and Nib in their deck, and I was under Maxi. That's just always going to happen. Lose to Maxi. And you can't pass against Makanko because they just killed you. They have like a very easy OTK line going against an empty board now. Maybe I could have gone battle, but no, none of that works because like I need to get the Spyral stuff online to get to the yummy stuff that would OTK. Because there's a world where after they droll me on, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's ever happening. I was just one quick fix away, basically. That's all it was. Because I already used Surprise that turn to get to... Maybe I shouldn't have used Surprise like that. But I was thinking I needed Last Resort, but maybe I didn't. If I'd saved Surprise, I think I win there. Yeah, I wasted my Surprise when I didn't need to. That was my bad. I could have won that. Already in this got me. I am in freaking Diamond 5s. This is like, you know. Oh, I get the Surprise Spyral Resort combo, which is fun. It's basically just a second copy of Spyral Resort that baits in the gate, maybe. This deck puts up negates and shit. What's the other? The Hot Red Spyral Resort? I don't know. They have the card that pops it too, right? That trap card. They can just try to pop it. I would prefer they RDA it because then I can draw off souls. Then Yummy Surprise it back from graveyard. But yeah, this card pops, so they might do that first. And if they do that, that's fine. I'll just chain Yummy Surprise so I can then activate it again and then draw a card off souls. This guy like banishes something when you summon it. Banish all cards your opponent controls. Yeah, this is annoying, but we'll see. I'd like to drop souls, but I might not be able to. They didn't set up RDA. Okay, that's good for me. God, dude, I'm so sick of this! Oh, I'm so sick of getting Max Seed, man! And I'm dead. I have to kill him. I'm just dead if I don't. I'm tired of going second and getting Max Seed, dude. I'm just so tired of it. I would like to play this game going second sometimes. Whatever. Just have to try to kill him real fast. Whatever, sure, you got it. Red Zone doesn't do it. Doesn't do both effects, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, it does both effects. Okay. Well. By Rescue Mission Master Plan, I can still do Yummy Combo. Want to determine when your opponent activates a monster effect or when an opponent's monster declares an attack. So if I don't activate Master Plan, I can just pop. How's the climb? It's been really bad today. I've had really bad coin flip luck. I've been max seed a whole lot. It's been really bad. This is my second game in a row getting max seed. Wish I had Nightmare Unicorn here. I haven't played in the event yet, no. Maybe that's what I should do the last hour on, because Jesus, this has been bad. Just really tired of Maxi. Alright, so... This is the best I got. I wish I had drawn a fucking draw here. They have something they can do. Wish I had a zone that I could turn this to Link Kribo with. Don't activate the effect. I'm just going to lose to a Max C into Niv again. I know it's coming. Oh, this card can't be destroyed? Wait, this can't be destroyed? Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. I'm dumb. So I'm dead. I have to Little Knight that guy and then I can't kill him. Whatever. It's a Maxi. I forgot that. It just doesn't matter. I'm under Maxi. So I have to Little Knight that guy and then pass under nothing. Because if I Little Knight, I can't leave. I can't kill them. And Little Knight's my only out to him. I need. That's the kind of game that maybe regular Spyral wins. Because you can Nightmare Unicorn it. I don't know. God, dude, just going second and getting Maxied so much. Such a pain. And not drawing the out, obviously. If I'd drawn the out, then I just play the fucking game, right? I Little Knight the thing. I set up a board. Going first Mikanko. They're going to have the out. My hand sucks. Oh, okay. Might get 2 draws out of this. This is my... God damn it, dude! They're just gonna get rid of my Marshmallow, and then I have no combo. Dude, I hate this game so much sometimes. My Maxi sucks. Their Maxi wins the game, right? I don't even get to draw a card. Okay, yeah, I got no combo, so I lose. I've got no combo, so I'm going to let them draw that, and then... Maybe I'll miss. It's a draw. Okay, well, I wasn't beating draw. I wasn't doing anything to draw anyhow. Sure, yeah. Get attacked, Lollipo. Well, they got an Ash Blossom for their next play, but it might. Like, Ash Blossom's notoriously bad into Yummy, so we'll see. It just doesn't do anything, right? I Ash Blossom this. They go. Of course, they drew fucking Cupsy off the Maxi, dude. I could, if I just normal summoned double or Super Agent, I can attack their guy, and then they don't get any draws. And then their Imperm doesn't do anything. If I Ash Blossom this, they go. I just die to fucking Mignon, right? But I have no way to stop Mignon. They go Snatchy, they set Mignon, they summon, summon. I have to save Ash Blossom for Cupsy anyway. It's my only option. But they have two guys in graveyard, so it doesn't matter because they can tag out and then they just kill me with Mignon, right? Mm-hmm. Now they can tag out, go into Lollipo, and kill me. Yeah. Of course, the one time I resolved Maxi, they just pass, I have nothing, and they fucking take my one star out of my hand. Of course, of course. Dude, it's just been so bad. Now they can just go Lollipo and attack over me. Okay, that too, that does it as well. Just have all the cards in hand. Maybe I should have waited for them to, like, Mignon effect off of this. That would have guaranteed me 2 draws off of Maxi at the very least. Maybe I should have Maxied them in standby phase and none of this shit happens. I don't know what I'm waiting for, dude. It's over. One time my fucking Maxi resolves doesn't do anything because my hand was so bad that I wanted to draw a card, so I was trying to wait for them to do something, but then they just normal summon Lollipo. Alright, you know what? Well, I guess one more game. What was this card other than draw? We don't know. We don't. So one was Cupsy, but they didn't have Cupsy because they didn't lead on Cupsy Turbo 1, so they drew that off of Maxi. Off their next draw. They had 2 Lollipos in hand. That's what happened. They had 2 Lollipos in hand. Troll's not even good into this. They just set all their fucking trap cards in their fusion spell. Ugh. It's like, Dracodile doesn't draw anything. They do like one search, but yeah. No hand traps to return, which is something, but I'm gonna be able to set multiple traps here. Call by checks Femina. So I'm dealing with... I think I just lose to Dracodile Horn, honestly, because that turns off my Wear Off Thou, which is very funny. I'm just losing coin flips and getting Maxied, and my Maxies suck, and blah blah blah. I'm not really... My deck isn't really built to beat Dracodile, because I have, like, Talents and Forbidden Droplets. Drill doesn't do anything against this deck, as you can see. It's, like, literally did nothing. They were not adding another card to the hand for this entire interaction. That's something. Do I know which one's which? So this is the Spell Trap Negate. This is the... Oh, this is spell trap. So this one is the bounce. They've searched half the spells and traps in their deck, so it has to be a monster on top. Okay, so which one do I want to destroy the most? The spell negate insulates Phymena. So I guess I want to destroy the spell negate. Just flame, which is here. If they bounce quick, I can still lose here. But, like, the spell negate beats me too. That's actually fine. Because I can discard drone here. I should have called by the grave. No, I need to call by the grave for Phymena. Alright, so what's my best level 1 here? Is it Cupsy? It's Souls, right? It's gotta be Souls, because like if I make a Link 1 here, they can just that beats me. Yeah, that beats me. Ah, fuck. I was hoping they would let me get a discard off of Quick Fix, but they realized it. That's full Draco Tail combo. I'm not, like, upset that I lost to that. That's just normal. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to play in this fucking event. It's like all just fucking bullshit anime decks that I don't like. It's like, what, you can play Salamangreat, but I don't even know how to play Salamangreat. It's like a bunch of... I don't even own the important cards, so I'm not playing a million URs to get them. I could do the fucking Shining Sark stuff, but I think that's bad. I think that loses to the fucking loner decks, and I don't even want to play the loner decks. Do you have blue eyes? No, I don't have blue eyes. I'm not a blue eyes Andy. It's been a bad day, honestly. It's been a bad day for me. A lot of stuff that, even if I was playing a regular deck, I still lose to. I guess maybe that one game where I got Talons, if I was playing a more consistent, me deck or something, the Super Agent would have been a brick or whatever. But I mean, they max-seed me too, so I was losing that game anyhow? I don't know. I don't want to learn DDD. I don't want to play a loner. That's just so much effort. I don't know, why did they fucking ban Master Plan, man? I love doing those janky Master Plan decks. It's like a dumb OTK deck I can play, probably, right? Just play a bunch of... Sorry, a little tired. I play Dark Magician. I'd have to learn it, but can't be that complicated, right? I mean, I actually can't play Dark Magician, right? Because, like, I don't play, like... It's some cards I don't own that I have to make. I don't think this guy matters. Exodius done. Do I have enough of the... I guess I do own these cards. Oh, you can't play it. Oh, it's Forbidden One, not Exodius. Okay, so you go this, this. Just play this garbage. Let me get through one of these. Super rares don't matter. This is a super easy deck to play. Ooh, free pull. Wow. There's no Doom Dragon, right? Yeah, there's no Doom Dragon, but... Yeah, you're right, free dust. I got a minor refund, woo! Do you have Mother Spider OTK? I don't, but I think you don't even need any Ultras for that, right? It's like all the spider stuff. This is a dog shit easy deck, right? Leg, leg, arm, arm. Play pots. Probably want a third guy. This is I'm playing Extravagance, but I don't know. This deck doesn't even normal summon, right? Does this card do anything? No, it just like summons itself and stops itself from getting targeted. That's bad. That doesn't do anything either. Okay, these all suck. And you just play staples. Like an Ultimate Slayer format, right? You don't get there's no Garura, right? So if you go fusion, is there at least like the fossil fusion guys? Yeah, you'd send these guys. Does Maylong exist? Yeah, cool, sick. Alright. And Adignister. When Pegasus also, if you need to shuffle a card instead of target. No, that's. I mean, I guess that's setup or something. If you don't need to immediately use Maylong. There's no Intis, right? Yeah, no Intis. There's like Xyz monsters. There's no good Xyz monster besides Aggregator to send, and I obviously don't have Aggregator, right? Oh, you do have Aggregator. Sick. And I don't think there's a good link monster to send because that was always like send Garura, send whatever. These guys aren't like beasts. There's no tri-brigade stuff, so I don't think there's like a good send here. You just like play a guy. You might play Anima just to like link Karibo, just like you can summon a piece and then eat them. Is Nadir legal? Would you play Nadir? No, not legal and you wouldn't play it, I don't think. This deck does not use its normal summon, so you can like, play fucking Sphere mode too, and Feather Duster and Lightning Storm. It's in Farragut for the mulligan. Well, yeah, but Farragut isn't legal, right? Yeah, no Farragut legal. Well, normally you would send Bucephalus, the big Sure Egg, and that would then send Garua, which would draw you a card, but not the case here. And like, there's like Packbit does something, right? During the flame, it's that doesn't know anything. This is kind of funny because like you can recycle your Sync Engine or whatever. I'll throw that in there. What else is there to play in this deck? Link 3 that can summon the Link 4 Topologic. Trisbana? So I guess like technically this deck can just put 3 bodies on the field, and then you can like normal summon a 4th. So you do want some Link monsters you can Link climb up into. I'm just like look for cards that I have that I can play. Or sort out stuff that you otherwise can't out. You can't do any rank plays, right? I mean, this guy can kind of make it rank 8 with Sync Engine if you end up summoning him or whatever, but not super likely. This guy's actually not bad. You can kind of make him with your high-level guys, and then... I don't think there's any nightmares or anything, right? So if I need a back row removal... Doesn't look like it. There is a Brute Enforcer. I've got a Royal version of him. Probably not worth playing. I put in so much effort into this, and I just don't think... Like, why am I even doing it, right? Like, I'm going to be playing this event just for the gems. No one wants to even see me... No one wants to see me playing this garbage either. Like, this is not a fun deck to watch or play. I should probably just do this off stream, if I'm being honest, but... Lava Golem. Do I need Lava Golem and Sphere mode? I'm already playing Lightning Storm and stuff, but I guess, I mean... What I want is more back row removal. Like, if I'm playing Ultimate Slayer, how much more do I need, right? Yeah, I'm just like playing Going Second garbage. I can also play Hand Traps. You just play Hand Traps. That's legal. Heavy Storm's a little awkward because like you do a lot of setting your own back row and stuff. So if the game like goes more than one turn, you really don't want to draw a Heavy Storm. But I guess when does that matter, right? You could almost summon Golden Alert Queen if you get all these spellcaster guys on the field. Because these are all spellcasters somehow. I don't know, we'll throw an Axis Kotalker in here. I can make him with this guy. Yeah, just throw a Heavy Storm in there, more back row removal. How does this card work? Once per turn during battle damage, you can make this card gain attack equal to your life points. Okay, well. Well, I'm playing Exodia Stun. I need to play more stun cards, right? So, like, what's a continuous trap card? Can I just pick continuous? There we go. Alright, so what's the good stun options here? If I'm stunning, throw a Macrocosmos in there. Not even good this deck, honestly, but you've already set up, so why do you care? That's bad. Yeah, I'm just playing bad stun. Oh, I can play a Lure Queen. Lure Queen's legal. That's an anime deck. It doesn't do anything, but it's legal. Is Power Sync Stone legal? Oh god. Well, Power Sync Stone's bad, even if I wanted to play it, because like it turns off my guy. It's got to be like Floodgates that don't fuck up Exodia. One bad. It has been a pretty bad day, but I'm also just trying to get through this event quickly. Yeah, there we go. We're stunning. Set 4 summon Dinah. I'm probably not going to do that in actual ranked, but for these dumb events, sure. Ground Collapse. Now that's stun. Wouldn't be a bad Crackdown deck, but... You know what I'm going to do? Just because it's funny? This is my draw engine. This is how I draw my stun cards. Alright. These are the only good stun cards. I'm going to play those. Playing Geist, yeah. I just happened to have these cards because I needed the Millennium cards and I opened them. Because I was doing curious shenanigans with them. So I might as well. Oh no, I'm going second. Curses. Good thing I put all these going second cards in here. I didn't draw any of my going second cards. I drew engine. Oh god, this shit is legal? There's no way the new Automat cards are legal? No. No. I really hope I draw a fucking Sphere mode. Jesus Christ. Fucking this is the archetype I hate more than any in the game. The gaga ga do 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 boo 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 bullshit. I hate this so much. I hate their names. I hate the way they play. I just hate them. There's nothing I hate more than this deck. It's not even like... It's good in Ryzul or whatever, but like, it's just so obnoxious. They're doing Tachyon stuff. This is just a Tachyon engine, okay. Come on, Sphere mode. Runic Stun does make me fucking say ga 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 go 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 ba ba ba. Alright, so they got their dumb fucking Omni Negate. I'm getting fucking combo slopped in the dumb anime event. They're still going. Jesus. It's the fucking Legend Anthology. Why is this happening to me? I've got Ultimate Slayers. I've got Sphere Modes. They're still fucking going. Jesus Christ, stop. It's supposed to be like a fun reprieve from this nonsense. Blue Eyes is also full power. Yeah, but I don't have any Blue Eyes cards. Dude, this is so fucking dumb. Why is this in... This is the event they want. This is what they want you to do in the event. Ugh. Sphere mode, please. Nope. What does this even do? Fake monsters your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. They're just playing stun. They did all of this just to get a one-sided skill drain. This entire fucking thing was just to do this. To one-sided skill drain me. I can't even draw with souls now. What do they actually do? Opponent acts, you can attach one card, then take control of one monster your opponent controls. Also, for the rest of the turn, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. I don't have an out for this guy. I would specifically... So I have to out this, then fucking sphere mode them? Yeah, I don't even know why I sat through this garbage. Fucking one... All of that Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a fucking one-sided skill drain me. You got it, dude. Fuck me. This is supposed to be a dumb event where the decks are bad. Nope. They're actually just miserable. Dude, this has actually been one of the worst Master Duel days I've ever had. I've lost like 80% of my coin flips. Been max seed more games than I haven't. I should I'm gonna extrav and like banish both my fucking dudes. Well, my opponent didn't do anything, so that's nice for me. Alright, please. I have a bunch of anti-back row cards in my deck. Okay. Nothing super important. It's trap tricks? Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to activate these fucking cards anymore because I'm gonna lose too many life points. That's funny. So, trap monster dot deck. Why can't I? Oh, I trapped, so I can't draw cards. That makes sense. I can like normal summon souls. Also, you cannot summon for the rest of the turn after activation. Yeah, so I didn't. From your hand, deck, and our face-up field. So I can't summon these guys. But I can summon souls. What's left of my extra deck? This guy only gets his effect with level 7 or higher monsters, right? Yeah. Shit, I couldn't get my fucking Sengijin online. Alright, well, we're doing this. Oh! I didn't even read what that card does. Well. Destroyed by an opponent's monster's attack. So this will just kill me. Damage to your opponent equal to double the original. Oh, double the original attack. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Which one do I want? You can target one monster on the field, send. So I get the bounce, or also you get this one. Yeah. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. My opponent just set 3 last turn, so obviously this is the best choice. I hit these kind of events are really boring. Just play shitty specific decks. Ah ha ha! I have been lava golemed. Excellent. This is just a dumb burn deck. It's just a dumb burn deck, and I'm gonna lose because my deck costs life. Ah, dude. Quick effect, you can inflict damage equal to your opponent. Equal to the chain link number. Yeah, I'm just dead to fucking all this shit. Yeah. I could just chain this and kill me. I would have won this game if I just summoned Exodia. It's just a burn deck. Dude, this has been the worst day of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of my fucking life. I'm probably just gonna call it after this shit. I don't know. I can't do anything. I don't have continuous. Thought you would never game if you just summon Exodia. This one? No. I'm talking about this guy, obviously. What do you mean worst I could do is draw? I activated Pot of Extravagance, so I can't even... Well, no. Why can't I use this Oh, did I... I'm only running one Illusion of Chaos. Haha. I should have shuffled back Illusion of Chaos. My bad. I can't even link off this Lava Golem. That's the sad thing. Yeah, I'm just dead. Whatever. Okay, I hate this event. I don't even want to play it. I don't want to stream it because it's fucking miserably boring. Let's just actually play real games. Let's just play real Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll do the event off stream to get some gems or something, but this is just boring. At least some of the games in this are interesting, even if I'm getting max seed all the time. Waste of 30 minutes. Of course, I just can't win a fucking coin flip, I swear to God. Alright, so now I'm gonna get Sky Striker, and I'm gonna get max seed. Loner for the event? No, I don't like any of the loners. I don't even like the deck I was playing. I don't like any of the options is my problem. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Spyral. So 1-for-1 is a really good follow-up here. Kind of no matter what. I'm just so sick of it, dude. I'm just so sick of it. I don't even have good options here. This game... I'm playing a game, I'm supposed to be having fun. And, like, there have been really fun games today, but, like, most of my games have just been this. It's just been this shit. I'm dead, yeah. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys, it's like 15 minutes early, but I'm very sick of today. I'm very, very sick of today. And there's not much I can do to assuage it. I'll try to be back Friday with a better mentality. It's just been a really bad day. Like, I don't even think the deck's bad. It's just been that all day, and I'm done with it. I'm tilted. Sorry for the abrupt end, everyone. And I'm sorry for the bad vibes too, because like that's, you know, I don't like putting bad vibes out there. Anyhow.